Hello everyone. Okay, so I have a layout for you today, and it's 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to be using a lot of mixed media. So I pulled some items from my How to Color Kit with Style, and I'm going to pair them with these items I'm showing you now. So this is an older collection from Cocoa Vanilla. It's Wild at Heart, and those pieces are from that collection, and then the 12 by 12 sheet of paper is from my How to Color Kit with Style. So you can see there that I have a gigantic collection of 5 different Shimmmerz paints. They are doing a color challenge this month, and I thought it would be super fun to play along. So the color challenge is called Autumn Vibes, and it's a non-traditional fall color palette. So I printed off this picture, which is brand new. We just got these taken in September, and I'm going to use them. I'm going to use this as my photo. So what I'm doing here is I have taken a Tim Holtz sponge dauber. Oh, it's not a sponge dauber. It's those blender things. And I have taken a brand new, this is a brand new foam. And what you see here is what I'm going to do for all of these colors. So I'm going to put them onto the foam. I'm going to blotch them around in a diagonal direction, and then I'm going to take the excess paint and add it to that piece of paper right there. That piece of paper is one of my offcuts of the super heavy watercolor hot press paper that I like to use. So I'm going to go and do this with all of these colors. If you have questions about what any of these colors are, leave a comment below. I meant to set them out. So I could tell you. But sadly, my OCD need to put everything away means I went ahead and put them away. So they're all Shimmmerz paints, and I get my Shimmmerz paints at Spiegelmom Scraps. So what I'm doing here is I've finished up now. I've put all of my colors down onto my sheet of cardstock, and now I wanted to add just a touch more purple. So I'm going to put some purple onto the paint, onto the background, and now I'm going to take the little dauber thing and I'm going to add some purple to this sheet of paper because we're going to use it for other things. Specifically, we are going to use it for the sole purpose of punching leaves. So I am punching a ton of leaves until my hand hurt out of this entire sheet of hot press watercolor paper. And if you know anything about watercolor paper, you know that this paper is ridiculously thick. It takes water fabulously. And if you want to know, or it takes all mediums fabulously, it also is amazing for stamping. So if you want to know the background paper that I did all of my background on, that is Basil Marshmallow cardstock. So I'm just going to punch leaves until the cows come home pretty much. And I didn't make you watch all of that. So you can kind of see here where my light hits this, how shimmery this background is. All that gorgeous mica powder. I love this effect. It was easy to do. It wasn't super messy. It was using tools that you probably already have hanging around your scrapbook room. Most people have one of those Tim Holtz tools and the little foam daubers. The foam daubers also, I reused that. So I ran it under warm water when I was all finished, and I only used one foam for all the colors I used on my background because I didn't care if they blended, of course, right? Because look what I'm doing. And I cleaned it off on a baby wipe in between colors. I did do that, and then, yeah. So very, very easy mixed media. Really, anyone can do that. It really isn't hard. And those Shimmmerz paints, the Shimmmerz paints that Spiegelmom Scraps sells, they're in the Shimmer shop too, but they're like the original Shimmmerz paints. They dry like that. It's crazy how quickly they dry. So I am matting my photo with that black and white paper from my How to Color Kit kit, and I'm then going to mat it again with this multicolor paper from the Wild at Heart collection, just to give my photo some color behind it and to make it the star of the show, as it were. So I have been kind of hoarding this huge doily piece from the Wild at Heart collection because you only get one and it was beautiful. So I didn't use it and didn't use it and didn't use it, and perfect spot to use it on because now it can really be kind of like a nice showpiece. And the next thing I'm going to do is kind of go through and decide what little bits and bobs I want to use. So some of these pieces are from multiple Cocoa Vanilla Studio collections. I really wanted to use that flare that says, "You make my heart sing," but I just wasn't feeling it. I'm going to glue everything down with my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive so that it sticks really well, because once you put all of that Shimmmerz paint down, it's not going to stick real well unless you do the stick it down with wet glue. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some time and I'm going to glue down all of these leaves on top of my background. I'm going to pop some up with some foam tape or some foam squares, and yeah, just have fun. I'm going to fill that whole swath of color on my page with these beautiful punched leaves. And now I'm going to add into this into my background, I'm going to add some round enamel dots because they're sparkly and glittery, and my Shimmmerz paint is sparkly and glittery, and I just think that it was like the perfect fun addition. It added a little something extra to this background. I'm going to go through now, and my last little bits I'm going to use on this layout are just some stickers. These are from Wild at Heart. They're also from my How to Kill It kit with Style, but it's all Cocoa Vanilla. I'm trying to use up some of my Cocoa Vanilla stash before I get the new Midnight collection. Cocoa Vanilla is my absolute favorite, and I have been neglecting some of my very favorite manufacturers recently, just because I get, you know, kits and different things like that, and I feel like I've been neglecting my products that I really enjoy using, like that I really find to be inspiring and that I really, really love to use. So we are going to be using a lot of those products in the coming weeks because I'm really wanting to just create and have fun. So I'm going to add this little tab to the side. Initially, so I added it, and then I kind of take it off and move on, and I'm like, but here's the thing, I missed it. It added something to that side of the page. It added a little, it helped to draw your eye down through. So then I dug back through, and I picked it up again and added it one more time. So if you are a fan of Cocoa Vanilla, then you know as I'm flipping through here that these are really old. They're from some of their very first collections, which will also tell you how long I have been a Cocoa Vanilla fan. So I'm just going to add that little heart, and that's going to finish this off. I thought about that piece of vellum, but it just didn't. I liked it the way it was. So this is my layout for the Shimmmerz Paints Color Challenge this month. It seems like it's going to be a really fun challenge if you want to check it out and play along. And here are some close-ups. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.